Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all my people off of Warboss Tay's 2015 Painting Challenge, and to all my subscribers and amigos and amigas, brothers and sisters on the YouTube channel. Thank you guys very much for subscribing, liking, and commenting. Hopefully, you guys will dig this too. Alright, I apologize for being out of it last week. The reason why was, or past couple days rather, the reason why was because of the fact that I was actually hanging out with my wife and spending some time with her because she's cool peeps. And also remember that even in the time of this challenge, it is important to be with the ones we love. So give them some love. So that shout out is actually, first shout out is going to be to everyone's loved ones. That's right, because without them, they probably would hate us because of this hobby. I kid. They love us. They'll still love us. But, make sure you show them some love. So, that's also a bit of word of advice. And also, letting you guys, shout outs to them too. Because they deserve it as all. Because they are our biggest fan and allow us to continue on with our hobby. And spend the money that we do probably in this. So, yeah. Huge shout out to the loved ones out there. Next shout out is actually going to be to my man Hoppy Habit, because the fact that he is back and I am glad he's back. So I don't remember if I said that before, but hey man, I'm glad that you're back. Next up is going to be Mr. Dorrance Apothecary. My man, I love those orcs, brother. Those things look flippin' awesome. Pretty cool stuff. Thanks for keeping up and doing what you do, brother. Next shout out I'm going to give out is going to be for Mr. Idic Beer, aka Nick. Man, those nids are freaking awesome, dude. Holy crap. I am still trying to play catch up with everything. I've seen one of your videos where you actually have finished it all, and I can't wait till I get to all that. But man, everything that you've done is pretty awesome. And I love your learning curve videos over the Tyranids and stuff like that. I'm actually looking at your Necron videos now as well, and thanks for doing what you do, brother. That's awesome stuff. And also for subscribing to my channel as well, brother. Thanks again. That means a lot to me. All right, so my next obligation to you guys before we get to looking at my Raider and what I've got going on in regards to updates for that, let's go ahead and make it to the daily questions. Let's find out what they are real quick. Hold on one second. All right, guys. So I gotta play a little bit of catch up in regards to the daily questions. I gotta do 17, 18, and 19. So day 17's question is, if I could make a miniature war game, either completely original or take an existing intellectual property, what would it be? And be as detailed as I like. Oh man, there are so many awesome games out there and I already have designs for. I just really don't want to steal anyone's intellectual idea and make it, my own. I'd have to think of something completely original and new for whatever I would want to do. I know that there's probably a lot in every different genre. I mean, there's steampunk, like Iron Kingdoms and the War Machine, Hordes and stuff like that. I guess I would really, or if I wanted to take a futuristic approach, there's always a futuristic approach like Warhammer 40k. Shoot, man. I guess I would have to base it off of a really cool Xbox game from back in the day. It was called Crimson Skies. It was a steampunk type of thing, and you could fly around with these basically like World War II sky pirates type thing, and have planes and stuff like that flying around and chasing each other. And I guess I would probably do something like that, maybe. I really don't know. I mean, there's so many good ideas that are already out there. I guess I would do something similar to that idea. Or maybe something that'd probably be based off of off of mythology. That would be actually a cool one. Do something based off of mythology. Like you could have all different mythological mythology, like kind of like Age of Mythology, like the video game. Like you could have Norse, Greek, Egyptian, Chinese or Asian rather, and have them all duke it out, and they can all have their factions and creatures and special cool stuff and go from there. I guess I would do something like that. That would be really cool, you know, doing like a mythology based one and not just fantasy but an actual mythology one. So that's what I would do. I would do that one. If I had $1,000,000,000 that could only be spent on miniature war game, what army faction gain team would you buy a complete collection of right now? I would go ahead and probably buy out everything in regards to Eldar related, like Dark Eldar, Eldar, and regular Eldar. I really like the models look, obviously. That was my first army of choice to begin with, and now I'm rebuilding and restructuring and getting them all going. So I would buy everything Forge World and buy everything Codex related and everything Eldar related regarding that with the Harlequins and stuff like that as well. So yeah, I would choose that. 19, if you could go out right now and buy any model that you don't currently have in your collection, what would it be? I would go ahead and buy the Wraith Knight. I mean, everything's is Eldar related, but I would buy the Wraith Knight because I don't have it, and that thing's pretty cool. And also, I mean, you would probably eventually need it anyways for your Eldar army, so I would need to get a Wraith Knight. I probably should save money and buy that beast, but yeah, let's go with Eldar Wraith Knight for that one. So let's go ahead and take a look at what's going down with my project, shall we? Alright, so I was off for the past couple of days hanging out with my wife and stuff like that, so I really had to get back into the habit of painting and stuff. So, as you can see, I went ahead and painted up one of my crew members, right there, the gunner. I added some of the accoutrements to it, such as the boarding poles. The skulls are a little bit done. I'm going to add a little bit more technicals. I'm going to probably put some blood on it and make that look a little bit more real. And so yeah, that's what it's starting to look like. It looks pretty cool, I think, anyways. If I can get it to focus. So yeah, that's the armor. I gave him that dark green effect with the more bone on it. His little flesh tabard's been done up, and kind of did a little bit of a glowing effect on his helmet where his eye sockets are at. And I think it's coming along pretty cool. I mean, I got the flesh hook hanging off the side and stuff like that. And I am currently getting started on adding some of these little more doodads on there, little knickknacks, such as some more of the rifles and stuff. So, yeah, adding the rifles on the ship, not sticking it everywhere. And then I'm also going to start working on this guy next, who's going to be my steersman. So, I think it's coming along pretty cool. I'm digging with the progress and everything else. I painted up the spikes. I decided to paint the spikes silver color just because of the fact that, like, I do have skulls hanging off of it, so I didn't want it to bleed in regards to just blend it into it completely. I want to give a little bit more depth into it, so that's what I did. I painted those up, and those will be added with some blood for the blood god on those skulls. And yeah, it is a Kroot head on there. I thought that was really cool, so I had to add that. And the boarding poles are obviously bone colored with silver spear tips. And it's starting to come along really nicely, I think. I think I will be able to finish on time and even get started on one of the side projects, stretch goals, such as the Archon or maybe the other Cabal lights and stuff like that. I got tons of Dark Eldar stuff, so don't worry guys, I got plenty of stuff for this painting challenge to even continue further for me, because even after this I'll still be doing my stuff. So thanks again guys, I'm starting to ramble and I'm almost at 10 minutes, and I know that there's a lot of other videos to watch, so thanks for staying tuned, thanks for watching, liking and sharing, and I'm hoping like all your guys' wargaming becomes epic. Alright guys, take it easy, bye.